Yo, what up? Happy Free Hobby Pack Friday. Welcome into Cam's Cards. Thrilled to have you guys joining us tonight. We got an NBA and an MLB break going down tonight. It is Bobby Ross night. Bobby Ross is back fresh box tonight. We got some Stadium Club, some Prism, some Top Sapphire. With that for the NBA, we got Optic, Mosaic, Don Russ, and 2017, 2018. Revo, a great year. If you guys are joining us for the first time, thrilled to have you be a part of the CamFam tonight. We'd love to have you guys join our Discord server. !Discord, also in the link of this video. If you're rewatching, there's a link tree. Click on that, and in that will be all of our social media links. Discord is the most prominent way to be a part of our community. Tonight is Free Hobby Pack Friday. We run this every single Friday. If you won 4 teams on eBay, that means you get a free hobby pack. It's that easy. You win 4 teams, free hobby pack. I got Gordo, James, Anders, Gunnit, B-Rid, CJ, and Roger all down for hobby packs tonight, man. Appreciate you guys for supporting, grabbing 4 teams tonight, man. I know we didn't have the full 3 breaks like we typically do on Free Hobby Pack Friday. That will resume next Friday. We got MLB and NBA tonight. We'll get started here in a couple minutes. Just let everybody get on in here. If you're in here, make sure you guys say what up. Happy to have you in. We've raised some money for overtime tonight so far from James. RWD. Any numbered or auto coming out of Bob Ross tonight. He is paying to have Zion magged for you guys on him. So shout out to RWD for doing something cool like that for the fam tonight, man. If you guys want to do it to overtime, we can add some extra boxes in tonight. We got a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, happy to have you guys joining, man. If you're rewatching, join us for a live stream. Lots of giveaways, games, and prizes. I pride myself on doing probably the most giveaways of any breaker on the platform of eBay. I can't confirm it, but I strongly believe nobody would do as many giveaways as I do because it is a lot. Just like Free Hobby Pack Friday, giveaway Saturday, every box, every break, every night's a giveaway. And there's what up. So any numbered or auto card out of Bob Ross tonight is being Zion mag from RWD. He's covering it. So if you get a hit tonight out of Bob Ross, free Zion mag from RWD. Good to see you guys. Double Chases in the house, Anders. Awesome having you guys, man. Happy Friday. Kicking ourselves into the weekend. No breaks tomorrow night. We're back on Sunday. Those breaks are still for sale on Discord. Just a couple spots left. Those should fill up either really quick Saturday or really quick Sunday morning. We also have raised some overtime tonight. James is in for some overtime. So if you guys want to rally on top of that, we can make tonight incredible. Only having 2 breaks, a lot easier to focus the overtime on a certain sport and really get some special boxes. Very deeply loaded on MLB right now. Got a couple extra NBA boxes, but tons of MLB variety. Nathan, how are you? Fellas. Fellas is an elite word to call a bunch of guys. What up, fellas? Nathan, good to see you, man. Red Sox walked it off tonight. How perfect. How perfect. Against the Tigers of all teams. Got a little football going on tomorrow. So, be one of those. End of the year gets a little tough with scheduling. Especially not living in Oklahoma now, having to travel back for holidays and stuff like Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't go home for New Year's, but. Right, Gordo? It's a big one for both our squads. Happy to have you guys, man. We're going to get started here in about 2 minutes. We got Sapphire, we got Prism, Stadium Club, the big Bobby Ross. We got Optic, we got Mosaic, we got Revo, we got Don Russ tonight, NFL. We back on Sunday, and then great way to kick off Bob Ross. I'm not going to respond to a message if you ask you can send me cash in the mail with 0 feedback. Sorry, brother. There it is, Schneidi. I got time to answer that kind of message. No, you can't send me money through the mail. Are we crazy? Is Bo that close around the corner? We are September. I don't, Oklahoma, no? I think October 1st is Oklahoma bow season, or it's 31st. Good luck, Elmo. Get out there, man. Sit in some trees. I will die on the hill with NFL. I will let NFL run me out of business. I love NFL cards too much. I love the NFL too much. Iowa's October 1st. Congrats, man. Get out there, brother. Get out there. Enjoy the weather. It's not too cold here yet. It's been beautiful. Yeah, Gordo, I feel you on that. Without further ado, chat, thrilled to have you guys joining us. Thank you guys for not mailing me cash in the mail. Guess a team for the first card out of our two Sapphire packs. 1, 1, 2, 2. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 2.
2. First card out of the first packs to giveaway here, chat. Don't forget, we have Cam's Big Box giveaway game tonight. So if you want to get some bids in for our next break on eBay, which is going to be Wednesday night, you can do that at any point tonight. Maybe you're just in one of the breaks. You want to get some bids in, you can always bid early for our next break. Get yourself some chance to win some more prizes tonight. If you're a first time, you're like, what in the heck is this guy talking about? I'll explain it at the halfway point so you're not missing out on any giveaways or games. Even if you're on the baseball break tonight, make sure you guess a team. It's a free pack giveaway. Every box, every night, every break. Nobody runs as many giveaways as Cam's cards. If there is another break that runs more, let me know and I'll take them out. We'll run more. Someone's going to make up a fake break and AI be like, hey, this guy gave away more. Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys. Let's rock. Sapphire kicking us off. You gotta get something to get the whistle wet. Sapphire's a phenomenal product. Will Smith, Dodgers. It's a commonly guessed team. If anybody guessed him, you're a free pack winner. Mike Soroka, not sure. Bruce Zimmerman. And a Shane Bieber for the Guardians. Give me a rookie numbered right here. Gold. Orange. I'll take the gold. I should have stuck with my guns. Drake Cronenworth. Padres for the St. Louis Cardinals. Not a rookie, but it's Edmund Sosa. Out of 50, CJ. Gold Sapphire, brother. Do I have, nope, hold on. Bang! There it is. First bang of the night. Camster, I posted a check and dropped it in the mail to pay. Right. And I got a Garrett Crochet. I like that. And one more, Charlie Morton for the Braves. Gold on the podium out of the first box tonight. Sad we're not going to NFL. It feels weird no NFL tonight. We're going to the NBA. We got some 2017, 2018 Revo. Love the draft class. Guys from Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, who's got a really good squad with San Antonio now. Jason Tatum. I said Mitchell, I said Fox, Tatum, Bam Adebayo, Derek White, OG Anunoby for the Raptors. Really great rookie class. We got a quarter of this box tonight. Chat, guess the team that gets the first rookie card. If you guess it right, you win a free pack, even if you're not in the NBA break. Guess a team. We haven't pulled a Mitchell rookie yet, so we are due. And it's not like this product is skimping us on rookies. Oh, and Jared Allen's a rookie out of this class, but I don't think he was with Cleveland, his rookie. I think he was with the Nets, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 1.
1. I forget Jared Allen was moved from the Nets. I forget about that. Donovan Mitchell wasn't drafted to the Cavs. He was traded on... I guess he is really drafted by the Cavs, but... No, whatever. You know what I mean. I'm not thinking of the right guy. The draft trade rights where they're like, hey, you're actually going to the Hawks. And it's like, no, the Mavs selected me. They won't process the trade. Like the Luka Doncic, Trae Young. I find that so strange that the NBA won't push the trade through and let the player wear the hat where he's actually going to get drafted to. It's just weird. It's just a weird look. First rookie card. Good luck, everybody. On top, we got a Victor Oladipo. This dude was solid. Tore his knee ups and just Never was the same, but he was fun in Oklahoma City when he was there. That was the year after Durant left us. James Harden, one of the nastiest step backs in the game ever. Draymond. Miles Turner. This kid can hoop. He is phenomenal. The Pacers, without him on the floor, just feel like a different team. He's really good. And a Mike James, the Suns are the giveaway winners. Phoenix. You know, I feel like Phoenix is probably, like the way they do this is off topic, but the way Phoenix does their front yards and backyards, like rocks and cactuses, I feel like it's really cool. But also, I don't know if I could live in Phoenix with that heat. That heat's got to be brutal. 115 in the summer, whatever it is out there. Like, dude, what? Bradley Beal. Dwight Howard. He just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Forgot he played for the Hornets for a minute there. Trevor Booker. Oh, Sixers. What could have been with some Fultzy? What could have been a Chinese New Year first overall pick out of the draft? You can probably call him a bust. Markelle Fultz out of Washington. If you guys ever want to watch the sick mixtape, look up his mixtape from Washington. This dude was cold. And he got drafted to the Sixers when they were just poverty. Still kind of are. Sorry, Sixers fans, but yeah, it is what it is. Fultzy, man, but look at this. Going to the Spurs on a one-bid wonder night. Derek White does not get the credit he deserves because he's on the Celtics now. Spurs. Roger. Derek White, a certified bucket in the league. He's bald now, thank the Lord. Beautiful. So we get our last one. What do we got? Mr. Steven Adams for OKC. Miss him. Kent Bazemore. Serge Ibaka. Chinese New Year. Ben Simmons. Sixers getting all their throwback ex-girlfriends. And a Kuzma. I forgot he was out of this class. Lakers on the Gert. I'm not gonna lie, you guys kind of dominated tonight. You guys dominated. The CamFam, like, kind of crushed any first timer that was coming in. In a good way, not in a bad way. That sounds terrible, but we didn't, like, across Bob Ross, 14 people, maybe 13 people. And then NBA is mostly made up of those same people. So you won't get like a massive crew. When Bob Ross is out, man. Dude, Bob Ross, crazy stat of if you compared Bob Ross hobby box prices over the past 3 years to the S&P 500, Bob Ross wins. Bob Ross wins. It's crazy. Such a fun product. All right, let's bounce back on in to some MLB. We got a half prism tonight. Gordo, let me verify. I read them off at the beginning of the stream. Yes, you got a hobby pack. And then when you do free hobby pack Friday and you don't get that third break in there, my mistake. I messed it up on the football break, not being able to be here tonight. You only have 62 spots for people trying to get a hobby pack instead of the 92, which makes a drastic difference in supply. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Call your shot here, chat. RWD, how are you? Again, if you guys didn't hear me earlier, RWD covering Zion mags for any numbered or auto out of Bob Ross tonight for you guys. So if you guys win a card out of Bob Ross that is numbered or auto, free Zion mag on the man. He's buying it for you tonight. I've got him sitting right here for me. Up to 5 tonight, which is awesome. That's just CamFam at its finest, man. That's incredible. Guess a team here for the autograph. We should have 1 auto left. I think we only got 2 last night. So we should have 1 auto live at a bare minimum here out of this Prism box. Best of luck, everybody. All right. I've liked Prism so far this year for the MLB. And the chance at a color blast, we haven't got one yet. I think that's a phenomenal addition to the product. A cool case hit like that, I don't care if it's licensed, to be honest. I just love to own it. Kellen Lindsay, Nick York, Pee Wee Reese, Connor Griffin, Wyatt Sanford, Upton, Caba Miami. Beautiful at $4.99. Nori for Philly. Don't know a lot about Nori. Philly fans, beam out in here, clump in here. And any update on Nori, what I should know? Per Orange Wave at a 49. Haven't seen that very much yet. Kim, Dodgers. Posey. I like those uniforms. I like that. I don't know what year that was for the 49ers. For the Giants, I like that. Nick Kurtz for the A's. That's a nice one. And a David Shields, Kansas City. Mariners got a little spicy. They did. I will say it was very nice having that extra minute between auctions tonight where you only have, because typically, you know, that other minutes for the football auction. Two breaks a night might be the move. Go 7 days a week, 2 breaks a night. Thought my blood pressure was actually at a manageable number tonight. Gordo, B. Riddle, Bronco, or G Unit. Yeah. RWD, I don't think you're in here yet. He joined the stream. He was in the stream. He said, why won't you respond to my message? Is my money not good enough for you? So I just blocked him. I blocked him immediately on eBay, so I didn't respond to him. He had 0 feedback. So I was like, yeah. Before you get a bid in and screw this up for somebody, let me get to this block button. No Cubs that I can recall. Maybe some Jays. Augustin Ramirez. Carter Johnson. Chandler Simpson. Rivera. Christy Mathewson. Ivan Rodriguez. Matt Shaw. Red. There's a little cubby for you. B. Red. Beautiful. Out of $2.99. Brody for the Rockies. George Lombardo Fireworks. A-Rod. I got a Mariners fan in here in Brandon tonight. Brandon, when you think Alex Rodriguez unbiasedly, do you think Yankees or Mariners? Or Rangers? Because I swear Alex Rodriguez has a card in every set that is Seattle or the Rangers, but never the Yankees. And to me, that doesn't make sense. Roberto Clemente and Advance Honeycutt. I'm curious what you guys think. As everyone in the chat. Brandon, I know, is a Mariners fan, and he was on the Mariners, so I thought I'd ask. But I think of that, too. I do think of that, too. I just find it weird. I feel like Panini does that a lot on Legends. Not hating on it. I don't mind it, because every now and then I might want some A-Rod in a different uniform, or Big Poppy if you're a Twins fan and a Twins uni. You guys think Mariners? Okay. That's just a generational difference, that maybe. I never even really knew he played for the Mariners until I was older. A-Rod, not J-Rod. PCA 30-33 Cubs with my mouse. With 30 dingers, PCA, and say I hit on the same day. That's actually kind of crazy. Elmo! You're not good at hiding it. Chase DeLauder. Ethan Anderson. Colt Emerson. Josh Gibson. Grover Alexander. Bobby. Would love to see one of his autographs. Rivera on the Pulsar. Auto. Seattle. On the red. Anders. Out of 99. Beauty. Beautiful. Paul Skeens. Jose De Paula. Really good Virginia-Florida State game going on right now if you guys are college football fans. Deion Sanders and a Seaver King. All right. Next pack. See what we can get here. I got a Jesus Made, Bryce Eldridge, Joe Jackson, Juan Gonzalez, Aiden Miller, Craig Yoho. Something along those lines. Blue, Rod Carew in those uniforms. That's crispy. That's crispy. Those uniforms on a dark blue card, 189 and a 199. It's a deserving of a bang in my head. Just for the look of the card. That's sharp, man. Holy cow, Florida State scored on 4th down with 30 seconds left to tie the game. Oh my goodness. That's a good looking card, man. I love that. Enrique Silver, dangers. Tommy White, Bob Gibson, Waldo Rhett, Alejandro Rosario for the Texas Rangers. I love this dingers parallel. We got one last night that was a blue and the font's blue, and I really like that as well. I think that was on Brewers. I think it was a Jackson Chory, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't think Waldo Rep has a rookie logo. I think Panini still has him as a rated prospect, if I'm remembering Don Rush right. And they don't have any prospect like badges in the Prism set. I could be wrong. You'll remember better because I know you probably have a lot more of them than I do. Oh, they're reviewing the touchdown? Yeah, it's a catch. He's good. He's good. We're going to OT. We're going to OT over here on ESPN. Paul, Boston Bateman, Tom, Edwin Encarnacion, Sebastian Walcott, another auto. Are these boxes having 4 autos? Brady Elby, Brady Ebel, at a 199. What team is he? There's no team markings on it. Brady Ebel. Chat, what do we know? I'm going to look him up here in a minute, see where that's going. It might be a giveaway. I'm 99% sure it's our 4th autograph. That would mean the 2 boxes of Prism that we've actually opened all the way have had 4 autos. The one we cut a couple nights ago, I used for giveaway packs. We got 3 autos in the first break. And so I was like, oh, there's probably not another autograph in it because they're advertised 3 autos. Huh. Pedro. I like that. Montreal out of 499. King Griffey, Red Wave. That's another good looking card right there. Cincy. Jack Leiter. Austin Wells. Heck of a name right there. Holy. Jed Axon. And a James Tibbs. He's a Brewer. Okay. I just wanted to make sure he was in the league so I didn't have to spin a wheel for him. Cool. I can't hate that. Anybody guess Seattle for the giveaway, by the way? They were the first autograph. In the 2024 set. Okay. That makes sense. Last pack. Jacob Wilson. Kevin Alcantara. Cooper Pratt. Will Wagner. Gary Sheffield. The Carolina Mudcats. Thomas Sagasi. Red Colt Key Tigers. That's going to be at a $2.99. Chase Burns Silver Prism. Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. I'm in Girk. Luke Keishel for the Twins. Good pack. Luis Baez. And a little Roman Anthony for the Boston Red Sox, who are somewhat more comfortable in the wild card spot right now. Tie game, 36 seconds left. They're kicking off to Virginia. At Virginia. Be kind of elite if they had Friday Night Football for the NFL. Have you guys seen the Monday Night Football games they're dishing out for us this week? Not the best. It's a doubleheader, but they don't look that great. Oh, we clinched? Man, I'm a casual, but heck yeah. That's sweet. Never would have thought it. All 3 months ago, I was like, oh, we're 500. Guess what, chat? We're still 500. We trade Chunky Man. I'm blanking on his name. Rafi. And we go nuclear. Okay. Yeah, we have the Vikings game is 9 a.m. Sunday. Thanks for the reminder, Bill. Should be. He was, man. Shows you how far a good locker room goes. Good energy. Oh, that's sick. I didn't know that about Keishel. Yeah, I don't like the 9 a.m. football. It is fun to, like, kind of get your day started and football's on. But, like, I am not sitting there at 9, 10, 11 a.m. locking in on a football game when I know I'm going to ride on the couch from 11 to 3 in those noon games. So, like, my Panthers had a game there last year, and we actually won against the Giants, I believe. And I was so uninvested in the game that it just ruined the fun for me. But it is football. I will never complain about football being on TV. I will take it. We get 2 packs out of Don Russ coming up, chat. Oh, I should show the empty box. Sorry, chat. Empty box. I was on road for work and seeing my boss and hit a bar to watch the game at 10. Hammered by noon. All right, let's make some stacks of 2, chat. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 4.
In the interception by Florida State. Holy smokes. Is it in a... You should have NFL Network on... If you have cable or, like, any package, it should be included. Unless it... I don't know. Everything costs an extra subscription these days. The NBA is crazy this year. I saw a schedule. It's like Peacock, NBC, Peacock, Amazon Prime, ESPN. And I'm like, holy smokes. I'm going to forget what channel a game's on every night. First rated rookie here, chat. First rated rookie. First rated rookie. Get your guesses in here for the NBA. After this box, we'll do our big box giveaway. We'll talk about big box giveaway, how you guys can play and how you guys can win. If you guys know how to play, you can always get your bids in at any point for the next Wednesday night break. Don Russ is finally here at Cam's Cards. We're going to be chasing those great downtowns on Wednesday. Along with the brand new Bowman Chrome. So a little bit bigger of a normal Wednesday. It's still a 3-box. But Bowman Chrome makes his debut here at Cam's Cards. And then we'll finally get some Don Russ football, which was supposed to be debuting tonight. And then I did me pause and messed that up. But finally, we get to get some in on Wednesday. Excited for it. I'm cheap. I didn't even see that part of the message, Elmo. All right, let's rock. Let's rock. Little first rookie card is a giveaway here. What do we got? Brandon Miller on top. If he was anywhere but Charlotte, this guy's rookie cards would be worth 3x to what they are right now. Kyle Anderson, Warriors. Grady Dick, Darius Garland, Benedict Mathurin, Flips, Scott Rooney, Jonathan Kuminga, Kyrie, Cam Whitmore, Damian Lillard, Julian Strother, Terrence Shannon for the T-Wolves, Kevin McCullough. By the way, T-Wolves are the giveaway winners. If you guys Minnesota. Kalani Ware, I like him. Bronny, Tristan Newton. Just bit my tongue. Ow. Scary Terry. Press Proof. That's the Pacers trying to get revenge on us beating him for a ring. Sorry, Schneidi. Love you. Press Proof. Oh, Big Toppin on the red wave out of 90. Not in the red wave. Red laser, I'm sorry. For the Indiana Pacers tonight. Big Riddle. Swish Purple Wemby. How about that, Press Proof? John Morant Unleashed. Wemby on the swish. Putting together the rainbow. Bronny on the net. Marvels. Love that. Wemby's everywhere right now. Spurs kind of cooking. Steph Curry, Brandon Podziemski, Aaron Gordon, Jaden McDaniels, Trae Young, Flips, Scott Rooney, Jared Allen, Drew Holiday, and a Bilal Coulibaly. Roger gets the T-Wolves. 3-pack winner. He's got a lot of packs heading his way this week. Roger, there we go. Bet on Fire and Cam's big box giveaway. Wins one there. And gets, I think he's T-Wolves tonight. I think he gets the Terrence Shannon as well. One thing I love about basketball, football and baseball, you can't really have a debate on it as well. Debating in basketball of who a better player is just an all-time guy thing. Whether you're arguing best point guard, best shooting guard, best team from the 2010s, best team from the 2000s, best of all time, best center, best scorer. Dude, the debates when it comes to NBA and players is just elite. It doesn't exist as much in the NFL or MLB. I love that about the NBA. It makes it a ton of fun. Best team in 2014, Jordan? That's a country. That joke was terrible and I laughed at it. Sorry. I just love that about the NBA. I don't know what it is about the NBA that makes it like that compared to baseball or football. But you don't hear a lot of people like arguing best quarterback in the NFL all time. You don't see a lot of people arguing best football player all time ever, much less greatest all time baseball player. It's a great conversation in sports. It's a lot of fun to have. Austin Reeves, Naj Reed, Josh Hart, Cam Johnson, Flip Scaroni. That's a great question. RWD, if you had to put the best entree out there of Olive Garden, what are you putting? The salad and breadsticks aside, what are you going with the number one? What is on that menu that you think is the Jordan, the LeBron, the Curry, the Kobe of that menu? What are you putting out there? Herbert, Paul George, Cade Cunningham, Claxton. Jokic, Cam Christie, Ryan Dunn, Flip Scaroni, a little bona for the Sixers. McCain, I love me some McCain, man. If you can get some cheap Jared McCain cards for a collection, for a little PC to put together, I like him a lot. I think he'll be great. He's a good locker room guy. He's good with the media. He gets a lot of attention in a big city. Really good potential for him to, his cards to go up in value. He's just the 76ers. I got to figure it out. Dylan Jones. Hey. Rockets. Girk. Red Laser. Reed Shepherd out of 49. That's a banger. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Reed Shepherd for the Rockets. Death, taxes, and Gordo bringing up Jordan. They all three go in there. Reed Shepherd at 49. That's a great hit. Girk, I don't know where you're at. I haven't seen you here tonight yet, I don't think. That's a banger, man. That's a banger. I'll give you a little debate. I think Steph Curry's changed the game more than any other player in NBA history. LeBron, Jordan, Kobe. I think he's changed the game the most. If he had defense, I think he'd be the greatest of all time. Anthony Simmons. Bona for the Sixers out of 149. Like, you hardly see kids take mid-ranges nowadays because of Curry. Literally, teams are built around three-point shooting now. That was not a thing. In the Thunder in the finals in 2012 against the Heat, I remember I was sitting on a couch getting ready to go to AAU basketball practice. I was in the lobby. And Stephen A. Smith on First Take, in all his great glory, said, I don't believe there's ever going to be a team that can win an NBA title based around shooting the ball. And, of course, the Thunder did lose. But now everything's built around shooting the ball, which is crazy. Anthony Edwards, press proof. I like that. Like a little gold on there. That's pretty clean. Luka, no longer with the Mavs. Reed Shepherd. Dude, Reed Shepherd is like a guy that's out of this class that has a ton of hype. A ton of hype. Yeah, until Curry came around. And then Clay. And, I mean, they just turned the league upside down. Jokic. Daniel Gafford. He felt like playing a video game when you played Steph Curry. Like, in a video game, you guys probably played NBA Jam. The one that's in Family Guy where he does corner three and he just keeps abusing the bug in the game. That's what it feels like playing against Steph Curry with your team when he's on. It is unbelievable. As a Thunder fan, I suffered through the double bang of him pulling up on Andre Roberson from 40 plus and just drilling it to crush us on Sunday. It is insane. It's a joy and it's painful at the same time. It's a weird feeling. De'Aaron Fox, Jimmy Butler, Julius Randle, Bradley Beal, Colin Sexton, and a little Sadiq Bey to finish that pack off. I love me some Don Russ, man. They load you up. They really load you up. It'll be sad when he retires. I like watching some Steph Curry when he's not playing my team. When he's on, it's like watching Baker Mayfield when he's on. Some guys just have that pull with them when it comes to sports that, I don't know, it's some about it. You guys know what I'm talking about. NBA James machine with 4 controllers, Larry Lonzo Mourning. When I grew up, and it's going to sound a little different, the NBA Jam was on our iPods. I think it was still very similar to the Jam you guys played. Maybe. But NBA Jam was a great game. I just didn't have it on the console in the box television. Whatever you guys had it on. All right. It is the halfway point of tonight's break, which means I get to talk about Cam's big box. If you say fast forward, I'm timing you out 5 minutes. Love you. All right. Someone's halfway through typing. Here is my big box. Inside this big box is 19. All right. I mean, I'll give you the workaround on that one. Behind each one of these numbers, but number one, we emptied a box out last night, is a blaster box. You can get a free pack out of said blaster boxes. All you got to do is place bids on our next break on eBay. I'm going to send that link in your YouTube chat. It's not going to tell there's hot women in your area. It's not going to steal your social security number. I promise. I promise. It's just a link to the eBay page. He's on fire. I literally said oh my goodness, what am I doing? I said last night, adding that as a soundtrack onto the breaks would be awesome when somebody gets hot in the breaks. Playing that would be sick. So right there in your chat is a link to my eBay. Click on it. Bada bing, bada boom. Our next break on eBay is going to be Wednesday night. We don't have anything tomorrow night. I'm sorry. I love you all. I wish I could be here. I can't. We got Rookie and Stars. If you guys have seen these boxes before, highly recommend them. They are spectacular. They are really, really good. It's basically like an H2 of Rookie and Stars. One of my favorite all-time products. Alongside the brand new Don Russ, and don't sleep on it. Hold on. Let me bring y'all back here. What y'all know about some Legacy? We have not ripped that one in a long time. Really excited to see that. Very interesting build of a break. I'm excited to get into that. Some good variety on Wednesday. And then we're cracking in the brand new Bowman Chrome, as you guys see there. It's here at Cam's Cards alongside some more Prism and Prospects for some autographs. Could have a lot of autographs in that break for a 3-boxer, which will be awesome. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to get your bids in for these breaks. At the end of tonight's breaks, before overtime, which I might add, we do have overtime already in addition to tonight's breaks. Shout out James if you guys want to add in on top of that. We'd love to have it. We only got 2 breaks tonight. Very easy to dial in on the 2 breaks and get some really good extra hobbies potentially tonight. We'll spin some wheels. They look like this. I have an NFL wheel and I have an MLB wheel. Whatever team the wheel lands on, if you have the highest bid on that team at the end of tonight's break, you get to pick a number between 1 and 20 for my big box up here on the screen. So let's say you had the highest bid on the Reds. I said pick a number between 1 and 20. Whatever number you pick, we open the box up, pull a pack from that spot. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 wheel spins NFL, 3 wheel spins MLB. A total of 6 free packs given away potentially tonight. So make sure to get your bids in for Wednesday night. It really does go a long way in keeping us around and helping us do more great things with the CamFam. So get your bids in early, get some bids in, win some free packs and prizes. Why wait till Wednesday to bid when you can bid now and get some bonuses? So that is our big box giveaway. Runs every single night, every single break. Little way to give back to you guys some more. All right. Make sure to bid responsibly, might I add. If you do place any bid, you are responsible for paying. If you do win, if you don't pay, you're banned from all future giveaways and previous giveaways. And I don't want to do that to anybody. I actually had to ban someone last week for doing it. All right. We got 4 boxes left tonight, chat. We've got one overtime donation from James. You guys want to rally on top of that? You're more than welcome to. I feel like I'm supposed to say something. I'm forgetting it. If I win, can I send cash? That's a new joke that's going to be around for a minute, I feel like. Cardinals, Braves, Twins. Okay. Let's dive into some Stadium Club chat. Stadium Club, I love me some SC. Oh, they got a little scrambled. 4 and 4. All right, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
AG, close. I'll let you guys know when I get them, and I'll message everybody. If I say too much too quick, I have to send everybody the same message. I think we have 12 people in that batch. I gotta send all those 12 people the same message because they'll all message me at some point. Hey, are my cards in this batch? So it's soon. Our next batch is about to go out at PSA. So if you guys have anything you guys want to ship out, be ready. Get it out in the mail. I think we're about 1 or 2 cards short. First rookie card here, chat. First rookie card. I don't think you're going to get in the way of anybody. I've gotten 3 bids. I don't think you're going to get in the way of anybody winning. Touchdown Virginia in double overtime. I don't think that's for the win. I think Florida's taking the ball back. Let's see. Do they stink? Yep. Oh, yeah. Heavy stink on these. Willie Adamas. Nestor Cortez. Brett, when you're sorting these here in a second, take a whiff of these. Smell this one since I've already revealed it. Just put your nostrils close to it. Isn't that? Yeah. Stadium Club, man. Cortez. Hey, watch your mouth. Darkell. I'm live over here. Von Grissom for the Braves. Tony Gwynn. Ooh, look at that, Ken Griffey. Mariners. That's sharp. I could see B written in an apron. It says Chef B Riddle on it. I could see it. Max for 8, great photo there. If you actually look right. No, I think RWD sits on the other side. RWD's over here. Never mind. Max Freed, beautiful card. We're putting that on the podium. JT Realmuto for the Phillies. Anders is Seattle. Yes, sir. They got the 2-point play, but there's a flag. Cade Cavilla. O'Neal Cruz. You know how cool it would be to get, like, going back to this photo? If you could find yourself in that photo. Dude, I would complete the rainbow of this set, of that card so quick. DL Hall. Bo Naylor. That's my new mission in life, is to get into the background of a picture and a card. Dude, that would be sick. Cal Ripken. Trey Turner. Pete Alonso. Kyle Tucker. I'm going to get audited by the government. Hey, why did you write off first base tickets? Oh, I was trying to get in the picture of a sports card so I could collect it. Yeah, that's not going to slide. That'd be pretty sick, though. If I got myself in the background of a card, I feel like I've made it in life. I feel like an NBA would be the easiest one. Oh, I was right. Let's go. World Series telecast. That's pretty sick. I was on ESPN highlight Gator aiming at a. I was on ESPN highlight Gator arming a home run at Progressive Field. That's hilarious. I've been on ESPN once. It was the Cotton Bowl, OU Florida during COVID. And like, you know, they just like pan out into the fans and like they focus on some fans that are like standing there. I just happened to be one of them. Only time I made it on SportsCenter, not SportsCenter, ESPN. Jimmy Rollins. That would be cool to catch myself on like ESPN trying to catch a home run. Mark Vientos. Oop, took 2. They're sticking. Cecil Fielder. A little Blake Snell. Clever Torres on the red. Hey, Jonah Bride auto for the Oakland A's. David, there you are, brother. David, welcome back to the CamFam tonight, brother. Beautiful. OB. Out of bounds. Don't need him. Have fun with some Giants. Rafi and a Ted Williams. Back-to-back Bo Sox right there. I was nearly arrested on ESPN. Did you take a page out of Baker Mayfield's playbook? The one in Stillwater where a drunk fan tried to choke out TJ Ford. Why does that ring a bell? Adam Wainwright. Frank Thomas. Nice photo on the Frank. Mitch Haniger. Trey Turner. Sandy. Ooh. For the Braves. Triumphrates. I don't know how to say that. Ronald Acuna for the Braves. Get all 3 and complete the card. Jimenez. She's like, imagine that was you on the card. That'd be sick. That would be sick, man. And our Brandon Rogers. I remember when Stadium Club started, I was a charter member, and they sent us these 50-cent card sets. Oh, that's sick. You still have them? Girk sent me some base cards to give away. And he sent me some old, not old, like early 2000s Stadium Club. Dude, the refractor they used on those was just crispy. I don't know what year it was. Dude, the Stadium Club from back then is so sick. I wish they'd do it like it'd be like a cool little throwback set, like Stadium Club Retro. I would go nuts for that set. Because, dude, they're cool. Some guys will have them in their package this week, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Shout out to Girk for those. But, yeah, they're sick. Touchdown, Florida State. This game is insane right now. Holy smokes, we're in almost triple overtime. Oh, that's cool. Gordo, I mean, that's about it for the baseball crew tonight. I'm kidding. We still got Bobby Ross. Back to NBA. We got some Mosaic. We get 3 packs out of here tonight. Yeah, 3 and 3. Perfect. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
Yeah, I got you, RWD. Chat, guest team for the first fast break parallel. First fast break. I was about to show you the packs. So you got the middle one. You need the left and the right. 2023 Stadium Club. T17 to card number. All right, NBA crew. We're going to go back-to-back NBA here. We're doubling down at the end on Bob Ross. So we get Bob Ross to finish tonight. If you guys have got your bids in for Wednesday, don't be shy. We have had a whopping 3 so far. So you have a billion chances to win. A billion chances to win. Bowman Chrome, banger on a Wednesday. And then Don Russ football. All right. Love the look they used for this year's Mosaic. I hope it stays for football. Julian Champagne. Jordan Clarkson. Jokic. Alex Caruso. Jeremiah Grant. Anthony Simmons. Branham. Wemby. Wemby is everywhere tonight. Holy smokes. Pink. Oh, my goodness. Anders. Nobody wants the Hawks. Zachariah Riza-Shea, 16. Out of 20. The first overall pick in the draft is the hardest team to sell in the 24-25 break. I don't get it. I do not get it. But Anders, clean it up, brother. Zachariah Rizashev. Hey! ATL first pick from the draft. 16 out of 20. There you are, my man. That's sick. Pink fast break. Atlanta Hawks are the giveaway winners. Larry Bird, Missy, and a Yuki. Grizzlies might become a nasty team if they can get John Morant to stop pulling up a gun on Instagram Live. They got a buttload of stuff back for Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane is not all that, in my opinion. Not all that. So the Grizzlies, they can keep together John Morant, keep him healthy. Either flip those picks and players they got for something great or hit in the draft. He's not. He went to private school. I think it was private Catholic school, if I'm not mistaken. Vucevic, Mikael Beasley, Benedict Mathurin. Hey, yo. Well, I can promise the next NBA break, there's about a 95% chance they will be bidless at the beginning of the break or on the unpaids. Nobody ever wants them. Tariq Eason, Mike Conley, John Collins, Bronny, Blue Rudy Gobert for the T-Wolves. That one's first on print out of 85. Mosaic treating us right tonight. Yeah, you just got to ask him. Yeah. He did time up in state. Oh, man. Jalen Wells, Grizzlies, great player. Grizzlies have got a lot of good young talent, too. Jalen Wells. I'm blanking on the other guy they just picked up I like a lot. I'll remember it tonight, and I'll be mad at myself. Ryan Dunn, the Damian Lillard City Edition. Last pack. Here we go. Little Derek Lively. I like him a lot. Thunder traded his rights on draft night for Case and Wallace. Honestly, a pretty even trade. Both guys have had great careers so far. LeBron James. Scooty McScoot. Al Horford. Thunder legend. Wendell Carter. Isaiah Stewart. This guy will throw hands with anybody. This guy right here did time up in state, Snidey. He did time up in state. If there's ever a fight in the NBA, there's easily a 75% chance Isaiah Stewart is involved directly in that fight. Cam Thomas. Steph Curry. Beautiful. Alex Caruso on the blue for the Thunder, 21 out of 85. Nice one, OKC. 4th and 12. He's got to throw it up. Intercepted. Undefeated Florida State just lost, and the field is being rushed. Holy smokes. They did not hold them off long at all. Yuki. Rizashev again. And A.J. Johnson. Man, I thought Florida State might run the table, to be honest. They got a great squad this year. They get Squirrel White from Tennessee. They get Gavin Sawchuk from Oklahoma. Thomas Castellanos from Boston College. They just don't have a defense. Defense wins you those championships, man. And Virginia's 4-1. Wow. Ron Artest. You mean Meta World Peace, right? All right, we're going to go into some more NBA, and then we'll finish up with with Bob Ross. Yeah, absolutely. Grab me a Zion real quick, man. $4, my man. I like Mosaic a lot. Mosaic and Don Russ out of the NBA feel like they actually treat you right. They're taking you to dinner before they take you home. It's a terrible analogy. Sorry. Where'd I put that beautiful? Where'd I put Caruso at? There he is. Oh, man. Rick Manhorn. I actually briefly remember him. because I would always get him on my team in 2K like 18 and when I was in high school as my big man or my 4. Throw this in his that mag. If you guys ever need Zion mags, trust me, I have the best deal on Zion mags on any side of the Mississippi River. If you were to go up, try and buy one of these beautiful things to display your cards, they're $9 on their website. $9. Here at Cam's Cards, they're $4. Literally less than half the price. And that's shipped. I'm not like throwing in some weird fee at the end. I'm very transparent when I do business. Or at least I try to be. Look at that. Beautiful. Look how much better that looks. It just pops in the light. You can change your own labels, get your own custom labels. They're $4. You can buy as many as you want through me. James picks them up tonight. I had Schneidi picks them up today. If you guys ever want them, you can DM me on Discord. You can let me know during the stream. $4 for the 35 points, $5 for the 130 points. I believe so, Gordo. DM me if you did get them and we can figure it out. I can check the sheets tonight. I just can't do it when I'm live. My boys always pick Kareem, Shaq, Jordan, LeBron, Giannis on 2K in a 5v5. Brother, I am Steph Curry step backing on those kids every time. They don't got any speed on that roster. All right, we got 4 packs. We get 3 tonight, chat. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 3.
3. Hey, that should be fixed on the listings now. It should say, I think we have a one. No, we're doing 2-day handling time, and if it works, we're gonna go down to 1-day handling time. Yeah, little secret for those. If you guys sell on eBay regularly, if you have a 1-day handling time, you can become, if you're a top-rated seller, you can become top-rated seller plus. I believe is what it's called, which gets you a discount on fees, and it gets you a little badge next to your name. Well, in your shipping settings, you can actually turn on your working days. So let's say you mail on Saturdays, that's your day off work, you work the Monday through Friday. You can set your working days to Saturday and then put on 1-day handling time. And so every Saturday, that is when you're supposed to ship, and you can still get the 1-day handling time on your auction or on your listings and get that badge. And that badge comes with a bonus and listing views, and you save money on listing fees. Listing fees are final value fees. So you might want to check that out if you guys sell a lot of cards on eBay. Might help your cards sell quicker, and you'll be able to take less of a fee. How much do you have to sell to get that? I don't think this, as long as you're top rated. I don't know what the requirements of being top rated is. Chat, I'm sorry. I was waiting for you guys to guess teams. Guess team for the first rookie. I don't know what the restrictions are to be top rated seller. You probably have to do so many sales. You have to ship within the amount of time you say you're going to ship. And you have to have so many uncanceled or unclosed orders, something like that. But if you have that, then you can do 1-day handling, turn on the working days. So that way, if you only ship on Saturdays, you don't have to put your handling time as a week. They taught me that. I was like, oh, that's sick. So I'm trying out the 2-day to make sure it works fine before I go all in and go 1 day and then hopefully get top rated plus, which will hopefully help with the promotion of the listings and then have less of a final value fee. Probably by less of a final value fee, knowing eBay, it's 0.2% difference, but I'll take 0.2, especially over 300-400 auctions a week. All right, here we go. Optic is up. Good luck, good luck. Now the fast break product. I do have the international version of this box coming in as well. I love international boxes. DeJounte Murray, Aaron Gordon, Kelvin Johnson, Norman Powell. Hey, Jalen Tyson for Cleveland. How about that? For the Cavs, JT 20. I like how he signs 20, but his number's 24 on the card. That's beautiful. Great looking card. Jalen Tyson. What do you know about Jalen Tyson? They make terrible chicken tenders, but you can air fry them. There you go. Cavs. Who are my Cavs tonight? Gordo. There we go. We were chasing Donovan Mitchell, and Optic makes up for it. There you go, Gordo, my man. Josh Giddey. Fast break. Larry Bird on the Legends. Cam Christie. And a Miles Bridges. And Tatis, I'm calling he strikes out. Never mind. He hit a grand slam. If you're a Bulls fan, if you're a Bulls fan, I like what they're building out there in Chicago, man. Kobe White, Josh Giddey, Lonzo, not there anymore. You get Matisse out of the draft. I like what they're doing. I don't think it's a championship roster anytime soon, but they got a good young core. Yeah, definitely a priority going through the weekend. Rui, Desmond Bain, Draymond. Oh, we got a silver coming, a little Trey Young. Russell Westbrook silver for the Nuggets. I like that. Net marbles. I like it more of optic than I do Don Russ. That's pretty. We're throwing that up there. Chat, I've been trying to tell you how to get a deal. The Hawks. Every night, every NBA break. Zachariah Riza-Shea, first overall pick. Buddy Hield. And a Keyshawn George. Wizards are also one of those teams that people have kind of started to catch on the Wiz. They have 3 first-round picks out of 24-25. All within the first 2/3 of the draft. Don't quote me on first 2/3. I know at least 2 are lottery. Beautiful Keyshawn George. Oh, I love that, Gordo. I love that, man. Jalen Tyson. I bet. They'd probably look at you like you're crazy. Jalen Johnson. Brandon Podozemski. Okoro. LaMelo Ball. Max Strus. Ooh, Ron Holland. Bobby Clintman for the Pistons. Enders on the unpaid floor. There you go, Bobby Clintman. Beautiful. Dominators. Kevin Durant, horns down. Tyler Kolek. And Andre Drummond. All right, we got one more box tonight and then overtime tonight, chat. If you guys haven't got some bids in for Wednesday, get your bids in. I had somebody ask me that if I would ever do in reverse. I've worked 5 years consistently to have auctions in at the same time so that people know when their auction's in. If I went in reverse, I would announce it 100 times, and I would still probably have people in the Discord upset, being confused of when they're, what? They were like, wait, why is my team already over? It'd be too much chaos. Chat, you guys ready for the big one? I know Gordo's already gone to sleep, but if he gets a hit, someone send him a picture. All right, chat. Bobby Ross, fresh box. We'll give away the paintbrush tonight. The box we'll give away in the second part. If you guys want the box, we get a half hobby. I meant to turn on some WNBA the other day. I didn't realize they were in the postseason. RWD. All right, guys. Best of luck. Best of luck, man. I only have the other half of this box, which will be scheduled for next Saturday. That'll be the last Bob Ross break we have scheduled. All right. So you want to get into a Bob Ross break with me? First off, I'd appreciate it. It'd be super sick if you actually wanted to get into a break with me and have it at Bob Ross. We'll give away this tonight, and these are our 2 sides. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
1, left side. All right, chat. There's our half. We'll give away this. Box we'll give away in the next half because we still have to hold the packs. I'll go in reverse order, Roger. I'll go reverse order if you cover the difference in the amount that I lose versus what I would normally make because they're in reverse and people can't find their teams. I'll do it then. If I don't got nothing to lose, I won't. I'll do it. All right, chat giveaway here. We're going to do numbered or auto, whatever comes first. And then I got to spin for the paintbrush. So the paintbrush, if you don't want it, let me know. I'll give it to somebody that does want it. We're going to spin an MLB wheel. Whatever team it lands on will get the paintbrush. If you don't want it, let me know. Give it to somebody that would want it. So you can pick. If you don't want to pick, that's fine. Paintbrush. Dude, the box is a piece of art. Hold on. Acknowledging the box, by the way. Roger pointed out. Dude. That's one of the coolest boxes in the hobby I've seen. I love it. I do love it. All right, MLB crew. Whatever team it lands on, not the yes/no wheel. Here we go. Spin it up. Nationals. Girk. All yours, brother. Let me know if you don't want it, and you can give it to somebody else. I don't think Girk's in here tonight. Oh, is Corey your buddy that you were telling about Cam's cards? Roger? Corey, welcome in, my man. You're in time for the greatest show. Bob Ross. Ah, okay. I wouldn't outbid him on his team. He doesn't like that. Corey, we're happy to have you in tonight, brother. A 23 box for a 1,500. Hey, you never know. Never know. Maybe 2025. First number auto is the giveaway. Best of luck, everybody. Best of luck, Bobby Ross. He's warned me. That seems like Roger. It seems like what I would think Roger is in person. That's funny. Juan Soto. Case break. Josh Jung. Robin Ventura. Corbin Carroll. Ooh, Easel. Nick York got a 75 for the Pirates. These are all getting Zion, Max. Shout out to RWD. Again, if you guys didn't know, any numbered or auto tonight that we pull, RWD is paying for it to be Zion. Shout out to the man. Our first one's going to be a Nick York for the Pittsburgh Pirates. What Pirates tonight? Got it, brother. You know, slap this bad boy on up there for you. Shout out to RWD, man. Beautiful. Number one on the podium. I got a big Christmas. Rocker for the Rangers. Scooble. Reese Hines. He's in every set right now. And a Paul Skeens for the Pirates. The Big Christmas is such a great nickname, man. All right, next one up. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, all these are getting sleeves. Every base card out of Bob Ross will be sleeved. Shea Whitcomb. I just didn't want to bore you guys during the stream doing it. Shea Whitcomb. Strider. Great stash on the brother. Brent Rooker. Little Jackson Jobe for the Tigers. What do we have here? Just art of out of 25. Dude, the art of stealing numbered for the Cardinals. Lou Brock CJ. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick right there, man. Art of stealing is one of the new additions they put in this set. Put that right there, and we'll Zion in here in one sec. George Brett, bat on ball, love that. Quan or Elvis Martinez for the Blue Jays. Don Mattingly and Jackson Chourio for the Brew Crew. Great photo on that one. Dude, Cards were one of the cheaper teams in the baseball tonight. I think they were sub 30, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Art of Stealing is a great add to the set. It wasn't in the 2023 version. That's our first or second numbered of Art of Stealing, if I can remember correctly. CJ, good one, my man. Good one, good one. Oh, you got exclamation point Discord, yeah. I think Nightbot sends the Discord link, but it's like every 15 minutes. And then you can manually refresh it by just typing exclamation point Discord. I think you can type exclamation point command and it'll drop a link of all the commands it does too. I'm not 100% for certain on that one. Beautiful. RWD, thank you again for doing this, man. Making it special tonight, man. Thank you, thank you. Look at that, CJ. I think you need an S on it, B-Red. Commands. I could be wrong. It might not be a thing, but I believe it is. Nightbot is worthless. There it is. Now you guys know the commands at Nightbot. You guys can activate those at any point during the stream. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Dylan Cruz on top. Nationals. Nice one. Merrill. Griffin Connie for the Marlins. Vladdy. Beautiful. Ooh. Oh, baby. A's, let's dance. Oakland. David, 5 out of 10. Dennis. Ackers. Hey! The heck of the stash. He's on the waves. Beautiful. Oh, my goodness. We got a hot pack. Hold on. Hold on. For the Angels out of 75. B-Matt. On the green auto. What a pack. Hold on. Anything else? Okay, Mookie. Hold on. Let's get these in some Zions. I got 3 Zions left. No soft sleeves. What am I doing? Caden Don out of 75. For B-Matt. I've not seen B-Matt tonight. Actually, I haven't seen B-Bot all week. Beautiful 2 cards. And the Eckersley out of 10? That's our second. Well, no, it's not our second. Is it our second out of 10 out of Bob Ross? We got a red one out of the end of the 2023 box. I remember that, and it was the same color. Great signature by Caden, too, man. Puts the number 2 in the bottom right. Just makes it look crispy. Look at that. Beautiful. B-Mac, congrats, my man. On a Bob Ross auto. Let's get this Dennis Eckersley out of 10. I got you, RWD. Thank you again, man. Thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. Dennis Eckersley out of 10. Beautiful A's. David, congrats, brother. Again, thank you for joining us again. Happy to have you. Hopefully one night we get you in the chat. CamFam would love to have you in, dude. Beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at that. See if we can get anything else out of these other 2 packs. Mookie. Joe DiMaggio. Yordan Alvarez. Cade Povich. Let's get these on the podium. Mets have hit. Oh, man. What started the Mets hate? Like, I know the division rival. What was the night? What was the joke? What was it that triggered it where the FTM kicked in and then it just became a thing? I was thinking about that a couple nights ago. I was like, that became like an absolute movement within the camp. And it was kind of funny. Dude, I mean, just look at the base look of Bob Ross is spectacular. Then you throw the little green border on there, the red border, the easel parallel. Really well done. All right, last pack. Good luck, everybody. And we still got to check these for short prints as well. Ichiro for the Mariners. Colt Keith. Johnny Bench. These are my people. Schwallenbach for the Braves. There we go. Ooh. Out of 50, I'm calling that a color match for the New York Yankees. James, there you are, brother. James the West donated the overtime tonight. Look at that, out of 50. It's a color match. Perfect for the Yankees right there. Love that. That's going to the podium in a Zion mag. Ronald Acuna for the Braves. Jim Palmer for the Orioles. Jason Dominguez for the Yanks. Look, King Griffey for the Reds. And a Riley Green for the Tigers. Make sure none of these are short prints. All these will be soft sleeve. I know the base of Bob Ross. Even the base cards out of Bob Ross go for a hefty penny compared to any other base card I've ever seen. It'd be kind of crazy if we didn't get one. Oh, there we go. Acuna the Braves short print. I didn't even know that was a short print. I thought we got that card twice. Heck yeah. Oh, you guys literally knew it before I even got to it. I just looked at the chat. Mag it up. Yes, sir. All right. Take the Swallenbach, put him in the top loader. Actually, I can't name a Nets player. Oh, man. That's a short print. So we got, okay. Let me Zion this one. And then we'll be one short with the short print on the Zions. I like that, the Yankees color match. It's kind of unique. 50 out of 50. Chat again, if you ever want Zion mags, I might mess up your order. I did Schneidy's this week, but I promise you'll get them eventually. Beautiful. And then we get one more Zion mag real quick, chat. Tell me about it. That wouldn't go over well at Thanksgiving, but you got a point. Because I also employed the brother, or I guess her brother, my brother-in-law. Good people, though. They work hard. They help me a lot. A lot. I'd probably have a stroke by now if it wasn't for them. All right. Beautiful. RWD. Some good karma right there. He buys, literally before the break started, he told me he won everything Zion mag. That was his numbered auto for everybody. And then nothing for the Braves. Final, I believe the Ronald Acuna was last pack. Just comes back around, which is sick. All right. Now, chat, it is time for Cam's big box giveaway. Oh, no. Hold on. So, if I could play the Drake embarrassing sound cue, if you guys know what that is, I would. B. Riddle, Schneidy, B. Matt. You guys are all getting 2 spins. Those are the only people that played. Only people that bid. We got a 6 total bids. So you guys all, no matter what, I'm not going to spin the wheel tonight. Not going to waste the time and hope it lands on you guys. I'm going to reward you guys for playing the giveaway game. I appreciate it. I spend time, effort, and energy putting into this, and it sucks when nobody plays it. So B-Matt, B-Rid, and Schneidi. 2 numbers each. Thank you guys for getting bids in. No, you're the man. Thank you for playing the game, man. I appreciate it. I really, really do, man. 19 and 8, okay? Only one that's going to be empty is number 1. 3 and 5, and then B-Matt. I don't know if B-Matt's here. I haven't really seen him tonight. I feel like Roger's trolling me right now. I feel like Roger told Corey to send his first message in the unpaids. Oh, that's hilarious. He wants 6-7. All right, let's get y'all's packs. If he didn't, I feel like an absolute jerk. But I feel like if he did, that'd be absolutely hilarious. That'd be one of the funniest things. All right. Schneidi, 19 and 8. Real fast and real left. I like it. 2019 NASCAR. This was Schneidi. I literally just put your last name. I'm calling you and CJ too much your nicknames. I'm writing it on stuff. And then he wanted number 8. Middle left. 2025 Series 1. It matched almost Rogers from last night. Oh, I did it. I was hoping you did it because that would have been one of the best jokes I think you've ever had. That would have been one of my favorite jokes in the Discord. People's first time in Discord. It's not a big deal. I thought that was intentional. I thought that was hilarious. Chase won this one. All right. And then B. Riddle went 3. Hey, a new one. I've been waiting for this one to get opened up. Illusions football. I'm tearing my box apart, chat. B. Riddle went Illusions. Beautiful, my man. And then he went number 5, bottom left. Bottom left, little UFC. There it is, 2022 UFC for B. Rid. And then somebody give me a single number for B. Matt. I know he's not here, but I don't want to leave him hanging because he did play, and I appreciate it. Typically, you have to be here to pick your number, but I'll let him get a pack in. Chat, give me first number I see, 14. Beautiful. Right here. Little Allen and Ginter going to B-Matt. B-Matt, thank you for playing, man. Missed you tonight. Please send me 6 extra Zions I sent for 7. B-Riddle, explain that to me like I'm 3. You bought 7, you've already used 1, so send you 6. I get it. I get it. Let me put you down. I got you. Yep. It just took me a minute. Sorry. All right. Chat, now the thing is, tonight's break is not over. We do have an overtime donation from my man James. James is in both NFL and MLB. Sorry, MLB and NBA. Old habits. I would like to, as long as James, whoever donates, is cool with it, if they want to donate tonight, put it towards one break and get like an extra solid box tonight. If you guys want to rally, and I think James is cool because he's in MLB and NBA, so I don't think he cares if we split it or if we put it towards one. If you guys want to rally around it, we can. See if we can throw something extra in the night. Let me know. MLB or NBA, whatever you guys want to do. Like, just whatever we decide we want to rally up for, we can. Or chat says nothing. And I look like an absolute loner up here. Okay. Nobody said anything. Let me see what I got for where we're at. Here we go. All right, I got something for the NBA. All right, James, are you cool with that, man? We could throw in a half 22, 23 Mosaic box for the NBA. If you're here, I don't know if you're rewatching later. Whole Bob Ross, that would be awkward when I went to go break it next week. I might have to do another Bob Ross break in the Discord. It's so good, and it's just getting more and more expensive. I have it turned on eBay for notifications. I'm kicking myself for not buying more when they were $500 on eBay. Dude, they're like $900 bare minimum right now. And that's before taxes and shipping. And taxes on that's almost 10%. Crazy. Again, shout out James for the overtime dono. Nobody say anything in chat, so I think we're good to rock. Chat, we good to rock? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, James. You shoot me. All right, let's do it. Chat's gone silent on me. Can Smiley liberate a few Bob Ross boxes? RWD, thank you, brother. I got it. We're doing a half Mosaic 22, 23 little extra for the NBA break. Again, shout out to James. James is hardly ever in the chat, but he's always donating the overtime, being a part of the CamFam. You got some Zion mags tonight, so thank you to the brother, man. Very awesome guy. Been a part of the CamFam for a lot longer than I want to think of. Right, almost 2 years at this point. Maybe 2 years. Okay, perfect. They're 6 and 6. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 2.
2, we're going to the right side. All right, chat. Let's dive on in. See what we can get. All right, here we go. Best of luck, everybody. Sorry. How's text? All right. I got a Devontae Graham, 22-23 draft class holds a special place in my heart. Tyrese Martin, Red Wave, Bryce McGowan's. I like this new year of it, Mosaic more than the previous years. This design's not bad, but that new one we just opened looks a heck of a lot better. Jaren Jackson, Keldon Johnson, Trey Murphy, Malachi Branham, and a red wave Vince Williams for the Grizzlies. Holy cat, chat absolutely just died on me. Everybody fell asleep. Look up the Thunder honeycombs for this year. They're freaking clean. I honestly, until you mentioned it, I'd forgot Mosaic carried honeycombs. Yeah, I did finish the Bob Ross. They only wanted me for the Bob Ross. I was just getting ready to wrap up, so I figured you should catch up.
25 seconds.
Hey, I love the speed. Jaden McDaniels, Aaron Naismith, Jeff Green. Ooh, Danae, I like him a lot. Wizards, part of their young core. And Obi Toppin, red wave for the Knicks. B Riddle said, "Hi, B."
Hello. I'm so tired.
You tired?
Past my bedtime.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So many people coming over tomorrow.
Like 10:30.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Marvin Bagley. Jared Allen. Hey, we didn't get the rookie Jared Allen, Gordo. Jalen McDaniels. Diabetes. And a Dennis Schroeder red wave. Gun it, I know. This, out of my 4.5, almost 5 years of breaking, I believe there's been sub 10 nights I can think of we didn't have football. Via eBay. Discord, like we've had, I think, a couple nights where just football didn't fill and baseball did. But I think it's only happened once. This was like, yeah. I have very, 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 very rarely ever never had football. I will ride football breaks to the grave. If football as a sport dies, I've been dead. James Harden, Herder, Wendell Carter, Caleb Houston, red wave, Steve McCollum. Is State a 40-point dog to Baylor? Which state? Oh, Oklahoma? Alexa, what is the spread of the Baylor game tomorrow?
At the moment, Baylor football is favored by 20.5
20.
points against Oklahoma State.
And I'm not going to
The
lie.
game kicks
Alexa,
off
stop.
with-
I would hammer Baylor on that. I Tulsa was minus or plus 11, plus 8.5. Oh, Gordo, soak it in, brother. Soak it in. Malik Beasley, Trey Jones, Eric Gordon, Patrick Baldwin, and the DeAndre Ayton red wave. All right. Fair. She's not getting her foot rub time. So Gordo's deal with his wife is when he's in the breaks. When it's baseball, because he gets in baseball, sometimes he gets in basketball for the Cavs. During football, he has to go rub his wife's feet. But then when it comes back to baseball, he can come back and watch. My feet are open for rubbing too. You didn't even offer. Dang, it's a cold world. All right, let's recap tonight, chat. Let's recap it off tonight. Tons of Zion Mag. Shout out to RDB. Overtime from James. I mean, dude, thank you, James. Thank you, brother. Little extra Mosaic International tonight for the crew. Bobby Ross. We'll have our last scheduled Bob Ross break next Saturday. Settle down, settle down. We set the Tiger Bob Ross to the side. RDVD may need them. Schneidi, re-explain to me. Like I'm 3? Tiger Bob Ross. Caleb Houston. Bryce McGowens. Spencer Schwallenbach. Nick York. You said the Tiger. What is the Tiger Bob Ross? That's what I'm confused on. What is the Tiger? Detroit Tigers. I was thinking of a player with the last name Tigers. I was like, this is not making sense. Detroit Tigers. Got you. Bobby. Russell Westbrook. Zachariah Rizashay. Dude, I mean, Hawks. Beautiful. That's just 2. I think he got 4 or 5 Zachariah Rizashays tonight. Again, just like when baseball was slow at Cam's Cards, the A's were cheap, and they had great rookies, and now the A's are one of those expensive teams. He comes out as a great year next year. You're going to be sad. I'm just stupid, B-Rid. I'm just stupid. That's all it is. There ain't no carbon monoxide needed. Anthony Edwards. Obi Toppin. Chase Burns. Luke Keishel. Pedro Martinez. Matt Shaw, Nick Kurtz, Kyle Kuzma rookie, Vince Williams, Dennis Ackersley, 5 out of 10. How about it? Let's go dancing, brother. George Brett, Rocker, Tyler Kolek, Keyshawn George, Josh Giddey, Rudy Gobert, Yuki, Ronald Acuna, Ken Griffey, Cam Christie, Victor Wembanyama. A heck of a night for the Spurs, man. They got a lot of Wemby. B-Man, how are you, brother? Sagasi. That was one of my favorites tonight. These are the cards right here that love me make. Oh, the Red Sox. They're awesome. They just look better. They look better. Dodgers. Sosa. Yeah, they beat the Tigers. They're in. Just got home. Gonna catch up now. Has anyone? I guess I just spoiled for you, but I get. Well, enjoy the rewatch. Or Elvis. Noel. Jalen Tyson. Auto. Fast break. AJ Johnson. Joe Bride on the auto. OP. Max Fried. Jared McCain. I like him a lot. Adam Bona. Bronny. Colt Keith. Brady Ebel. Yoho. Enrique. George Lombardo. Starling Cava. You are tearing that microphone up right now. Cava. Derek White. Jackson Jobe. Alex Caruso. There you go. B Red.
We got Brendan Hay.
Zion Mag Blue. Jalen Wells. Zachariah Reese. Another one. Reed Shepard. 10 of 49. Color match red laser. Terrence Shannon. Bronny. Kevin. Lazaro Montez. Nick York. Ben Simmons. Good old Ben Simmons. Did B-Mac get the Sixers tonight? Yeah, he did. He's gonna have some funny ones there. Miles Turner, DeAndre Ayton, OB on the red wave, Griffin Connie, Dennis Schroeder, Malachi, 2 Zion Mags back to back. We got a Ronald Acuna short print and a color match out of 50 for the Yankees. Yeah, you got an interesting one out of 16-17 as well, with right before the Ben Simmons. Reese Hines, Shea Whitcomb rookie, Net Marvel's Optic on the Anthony Edwards, Cam Christie, Yucky. We got a lot of Yucky tonight too. Yuki, Missy, Glover Torres, Willie, Bo Naylor, another Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard Rockets, phenomenal night. One of the best rookies from 24-25, easily top 10. Kalani Ware, Dylan Cruz, King Griffey red, that was sick. Tommy White, Mariano Rivera on the Pulsar, Brody Bretsch on the silver, Dante Nori out of 49 orange wave. Oh, well, here's your Markelle Fultz Chinese New Year cracked ice looking card. What could have been with him? CJ McCollum red wave, Dene, Dylan Cruz. I thought you'd get a kick out of that one. Cade Povich. And look at that. Art of Stealing for CJ. That's a sick card, man. Sick card out of 25 right there. All right. Chat, that is all we got tonight, man. We're back on Sunday. Those breaks are available in Discord. Not a lot of spots left. Maybe minus the duck race, I think maybe 5 spots for NFL and maybe 7 to 8 spots MLB. Schneidy, what's up? B-Matt made sure he could get that in tonight. Can you get the Tigers over there real quick for me? I thought you wanted me to put them to the side. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I didn't understand. Okay, I get like a dozen special requests a day. They all kind of blur together. Yeah. This was, I think, was this the only Bob Ross card to be?
Over there, yeah.
For the Tigers?
Yep.
No, you're good. You're good. I just didn't understand you. No, you're not being difficult at all, man.
Here.
Yeah, I'm slow. That was your only Bob Ross card right there. The Jackson Jobe at a 99 rookie. Is that what you wanted to see? Did I get it right this time? Send it to RWD. You got it, brother. Schneidi, you're awesome, brother. RWD. B, will you put this on the Braves? Thank you for doing that, Schneidi. Super cool of you, man. I now completely get it. I thought you guys were going to do a trade and you wanted me to have him ready so I could swap him out of the team bags. You wanted to see him here now, show him on stream. I get it. Okay. My bad, Schneidi. My bad. All right. Chat, that's all we got tonight, man. Back on Sunday. Go grab a spot on, we got Tier 1 and Prism. And then we got Origins and Luminance. Illuminati for the NFL. Those are going down. Not a lot of spots left. Grab a spot. Be a part of those. Offers are open. Be a light in a dark world. Make somebody smile. And I will catch you guys in the Discord. If you send me a message tomorrow, I might not get back to you as quick as normal. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. If not Sunday morning. Have a great rest of your evening, chat. Peace!